Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Vincent Chigozu Atola, the bidder I can trust. On our episode on real estate with the bidder I can trust. Today we'll be talking about if you maybe a family member of yours, a friend or a family, maybe wants you to help them get a land, or maybe you say, okay, I saw this land along the road. I say, and it's clearly written for sale, and he wants to buy. What will you do? Some people, their first instinct is call a lawyer. Lawyer will do the due diligence for me, and that is it. I'm not saying it's bad to do that, but I want you to have the knowledge of what you are expecting, so that even if the lawyer comes back with some certain information, you're already aware of what is going on. Having that knowledge is very vital, so that you will know when the lawyer, because sometimes interest can overcloud the judgment of a lawyer. Maybe the lawyer will start having an interest on that land, maybe to get a markup from you, or maybe to work hand in hand with the seller. Maybe the seller have promised him, maybe I will give you 5 million if this deal plays through, and the lawyer is aware that even you, the buyer, is not even paying him up to that amount. So what will he do? He has a family problem. He has things he wants to do with money. There are chances that he will compromise on his due diligence. So, but you having the good knowledge about all these things helps you to be on the right track. Even when the lawyer shows up and say, oh, blah, 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 you say, no, I know these things. The lawyer, how? You say, yes, I used to watch the Builder I Can Trust episode. I know these things. So it will be proud to even call me, say, okay, I learned this thing from this person, so don't tell me rubbish. So first of all, what will you do? You reach out to the seller. You say, I'm interested in buying this property. Can I see the documentation, please? First of all, let me tell you something. If a seller is selling a document for you, especially AMAC or Buhari Area Council, and he's confident in what he's selling, first of all, he will not, I repeat, he will not send you that document on WhatsApp for you to see. Do you understand? Because first of all, if a particular paper has been in circulation, maybe after you receiving the paper on your WhatsApp, you will see forwarded many times. What is it telling you? That is a first number one red flag, because it means that paper has been circulating. So once you receive the paper, definitely it's going to be soft copy. So maybe you will have where will you go first? Sometimes we have people in ages. That is ages is the body in charge of anything land here in Abuja. Ages in area 11, close to NTA. So you head over to ages with the printer. You print the soft copy out and say, okay, I want to buy this land. Can you check for me? You are going to ages to check if you are buying FCDA paper. You go to ages. If you are buying Buhari Area Council paper, you go to area 11, that is Buhari Area Council office at area 11, or you go to their local government in Buhari itself. These are the places you go to once you want to buy these papers. If you are buying an Almac paper, you go to ages. If you are buying Buhari Area Council, you go to area 11, opposite minister's office, or you go to Buhari Area Council in Buhari. So if you get there, first of all, what they are going to check is the name of their lottery. They want to see if that name on that paper is in their record. So after confirming the name, they will check the file number. Say, okay, this file is in my system. This name is in the system. Okay, they check the TDP, tallies, everything is okay. They will give it back to you and say, okay, okay, the name is on the system. That is what they will tell you. It's called window search. That is not a comprehensive search report. They are only checking if the name is on the system, and most of these land grabbers, all those racketeers, they have a way of putting the exact name on the paper. That is if you are buying the wrong land. So having that information, some people will be very excited. Oh, this land is okay, this land is genuine, and that does not make the land to be genuine. Because the name is in the system, the first allotee is in the system, the signature is in the system, does not make that paper genuine. You understand? So you come back, but it's a good step. It's the first step to take. So you come back, you call the buyer, the seller, sorry. Okay, this is the paper is in the system. Okay, can I see you face to face? You request for a meeting. On that meeting, what are you acting on? You will tell him, first of all, he have to come with all the documents that he has. If he's the first allotee, that if he's the first person that bought the land, if he's the first person that the government allocated the land to, definitely I'm sure that he's not the first person. The cases are very rare for you to see a first allotee, for you to buy from the first allotee. So if he's not the first allotee, that is, he will have a document called power of attorney and deed of assignment, showing that the first allotee have transferred the ownership of this land to him. Remember, this document can be cloned too. So they can show you a document showing that, okay, I bought this paper from so person. So if this document can be cloned, what will I do? Good question. Okay, after seeing the document, which is a good start, if he bought the land from the first allotee, there will be only one power of attorney. But if he bought the land from 4 or 5 people, there should be 5 power of attorney. Because if you are selling the land to another person, you decide not to build on it, you will prepare a power of attorney to give it to the new buyer. So this is the sequence you have to check before buying the land. After seeing the document, you say, okay, I've seen the document, the power of attorney clearly dated, the prices are clearly stated. What will I do now? So before you make any payment, you will tell the person that I want to see the original for citing. You take the original paper of that document. If it's Buhari Area Council, remember I said, you head over to Area 11 or Buhari Area Council office in Area 11, opposite minister's office. You go there to the office, say, okay, I want to see, I want to buy this land. Can you authenticate it for me? Go there yourself. But it's crazy that even when you get there, interest overclouds these people's judgment. Some of them will tell you the land is fake because they have something better to sell for you. This is something that happens every day here in Abuja, but it's okay. If you are fortunate to meet a truthful person, the person, first of all, what will he look at? He will look at the signature of the person. Most of these Buhari Area Council, like the papers are signed by zonal, the zonal manager or the zonal manager of AMAC or Aegis. So if they look at the signature, these guys have a way of cloning these signatures too. But if they look at the paper, if the signature is not tampered with, that is the first thing you will look at. So secondly, he will look at the paper. Let me give you this secret, pay attention. A land that has been allocated to a particular person since 1995, you don't expect that paper to be new. Pay attention to this. The texture of the paper matters a lot. That is why it's very important to see the original for citing. Just imagine you keeping your WAEC original result for 10 to 15 years. There is no way the texture of the paper will be as brand as new as. It's not possible. You understand? So these are the vital things you have to look out for. If the paper is new and shining and all those things, some people go as far as laminating it so that you will not feel the paper. You understand? But I advise you to take this thing to Aegis. If you are taking it to Aegis, Aegis have a way of scanning the paper. They will scan it in their system to be sure that it's original. Somebody that is selling a fake land to you will not agree to follow you into Aegis, because you know that once they scan that paper and it's not original, they will arrest you and arrest everybody involved. You understand? The person will know. If the person say no, I can't go to Aegis, just use the soft copy I sent you to do search, that is a red flag. Don't go ahead with that deal. If he's confident of what he's selling to you, he will bring the original papers to Aegis. He will bring it so that Aegis will scan it. If you are taking it to Buhari area council office, the same thing. Take it to the office, they will vet it for you. Go there yourself, be sure of what you are buying. Lawyers can't do all these things for you, because in as much as you trust the lawyer, just know that interest can compromise his judgment. I'm telling you, I've seen this countless times where lawyer decides to sell a fake land for you because he knows that he's getting 10 million from the deal. Are you his father that he will want to keep his integrity? Do you know what? Some of them will compromise for 10 million, 5 million. I've seen this happen times without number. So I'm telling you this. See, if you want to buy a land, be involved in the process. This is your money we are talking about. Don't leave it for somebody to do it on your behalf. The more you are coming out, the more you gain experience. Because once you buy the first one, this will not be your last land. You will keep buying and keep buying. But you have to gather this experience by coming out to the field. These things are very vital. You head over to the land, you see the land, you check if there is anywhere written this land is not for sale, call this. If there is a number there, you call and find out, I want to buy this land. Are you the owner? Do you understand? If possible, head to the land, do as if you want to start working, clear it, call people to work on the land. The real owner will come out, ask you, what are you doing on this property? See, this is a serious business. Don't just throw your money out there because you don't have the knowledge. No, stop doing that. Those days are gone where you fall into trap of fake document. No, stop it. And once you get to Aegis, don't trust anybody to say, okay, I work in Aegis, I can vet it for you outside. No, don't do that. Tell him, no, I want to enter into Aegis with that document to verify what you are selling to me. If the person say no, then let that deal go. No matter how beautiful that land is, it's better to save your money than to end up in a court case. So after certifying that the papers are okay and genuine, what is the next step? Don't send that money yet. Yeah, don't send it yet. That TDP that was given to you, you take the TDP to urban and regional planning. These are the departments that plan this Abuja, that have the accurate layout of every part of Abuja. So you take the TDP to their office and tell them, I want to generate the coordinates of this land. Why are you doing that? You need to be sure that the paper they are selling to you is at the said location. Because there is a situation whereby they will sell a paper to you because the paper is genuine, everything is okay, but that paper is not at the location they claim to be. At the end of the day, the paper might be in Gwarimpa, but the paper they are selling to you is in Dawaki. But through the help of the TDP, you generate the coordinates. You get a surveyor. A surveyor will bring a GPS machine. He will input those coordinates. The coordinate will take him straight to the land. If the GPS takes him straight to that particular land, then you are safe. Then you are buying the right place. Because at the end of the day, you can buy a paper. Once you want to commence building, they say, the land will not be here. Another person will show up and say, what are you doing? It does not make the paper not to. The paper is genuine, but the location of the paper is different. This is why having a TDP is very important. Going to urban and regional. See, buying a land is not something you do in a hurry. It's not a car that you can wake up tomorrow to go and buy. There are processes that you have to make sure. If you miss one, you pay for it. I'm telling you. And never buy that land in cash. Don't do it. Don't pay cash for any land. You have to make transfer so that there will be an evidence showing that you bought this land from a person. So in case you have been thinking, or you want to acquire a particular plot of land, you can reach out to us. I can link you to the necessary people, the right people that can help you authenticate the land to make sure that you had I know will not be your last comment. So stay safe out there as you are thinking of investing into real estate. Just want you to have it in the back of your mind. It can be a life-changing opportunity for you, and it can be an opportunity that can kill you for life, and you won't come out from it. If you go to court, there are a lot of court cases here and there because of people failing to do the necessary due diligence, especially those people that their brothers are abroad and they want to buy this land through their friend or their father or their mother who does not have the knowledge on how to approach these things. These are the people that are false victims. Every day in the police station you see land cases. 3 people having the same paper. At the end of the day, maybe 3 of you will go to court and they will say how would they authenticate who is the owner. Maybe they will come, the zonal manager will say, okay, this is the owner. That is the only way. When they take you to court, you can lose the case. But if you follow this process that I've mentioned in this video, see, you must be 95% right. You won't get it wrong. I'm telling you. Once you follow this process, no matter how, see, anybody that is telling you somebody just came to buy, somebody just came to price this land, they're on their way, they want to make payment, don't let that thing deceive you. It's a lie. That is how this racketeers behave. Don't let it get to you. Tell them, okay, if it's mine, it's mine. Let me do my due diligence, and don't give it to lawyer alone. Get involved in this process so that you will learn and understand how these things are done in Abuja. Thank you for staying with us to the end of this episode. This is the builder you can trust and the real estate with the builder you can trust. Watch out for our next video. Thank you.